Yeah, so like I was saying, right? The last time that we did an interview, I'm recording now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I do rolling starts, my bad.
Okay.
The last time that we did an interview, right? Your audience ripped me the hell apart, fam. They were not nice to me, yo.
Why?
Remember, I asked you if you were nervous, and I always said I was a little bit nervous. So when I was asking the questions, a lot of times I'll be like, okay, and they were like, okay, in the comments, just going off. Yo, I thought you had an anti-bullying audience, fam. What on?
What? That's not bullying. Relax.
I felt bullied, fam. But let's get into it, though. Let me see here. Make sure all my sounds are good and correct. Let's get into it. Big salute to sponsors, Astro Pink. If you know, you know. I got to pay some bills first. If you know, you know. Check them out on their website, myastropink.com, or on their Instagram, astro_pink. And salute to our sponsors, Diamond Club, all right? They deliver all over the GTA. They got flower, tinctures, edibles, all types of goodies. Hit them up on their Instagram, diamond_905, and they will handle your order. But I'm really happy to have this conversation I'm about to have here. Like, every few years, I like to tap in with you and see what's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And to me, you've been one of the most interesting people, not just in Toronto, but just on the internet, period. Right?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
that's so nice.
You do your thing. So with no further ado, we have the return of Sagittarius Shawty in the motherfucking building. And thanks for coming through, Sagi. Let's start with the last, let's say, 2 years since we spoke, right? You made a trip to LA. Mm-hmm. What prompted the trip to LA?
The No Jumper host hit me up and was like, do you want to come like on our show or whatever? And I thought like it was a joke. Mm-hmm. And then,
are you talking about Flacco?
Yeah. I was like, is this a joke? And then he was like, no, like I'm being for real. And then I was like obviously I'm gonna go. So then like yeah, I went.
So it was literally the one No Jumper thing, and you were like, okay, I'm just going to make a whole bunch of other plans while you do the trip.
I didn't really do anything on the trip.
No, not really. You know, fam, you had a whole other interview that we will get into with Channel 5 News, all right?
Oh, yeah.
Right, but
that was in Toronto.
Oh,
mm-hmm. Yeah. He came down for Rolling Loud.
Okay. Well, let's get into the No Jumper thing. Take me through the whole process. Flacco DMs you. He's like, yo, I want to get you on the show. What did he tell you in the DMs first?
He said that he's a fan and that he's been watching me since he was in high school. And he used to like watch like my YouTube videos. I don't know if he said he watched my live, but yeah. And then I was like, oh my God, like that's so cool, da 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 da. And then yeah. And I was like, I'll come. And then like I had to like, you know, like I was like, I can come in like a few months or whatever, because like obviously I had to like plan it all out. And
True.
Yeah.
So like, did you have to like get your passport together and all that stuff?
Yeah,
first?
I didn't have a passport, and I'd never traveled because like, I always had chargers, and then like I went to jail, and then like it had to be like a time passed before I could like, you know. So yeah.
You know what? One funny thing also, because I watch your content, right? There's people who be in the comments like, Sagi, you got to come down to the States. You got to come down to the States.
I know.
You never like met any of your fans when you were out there that watch your content from on YouTube.
I'm scared.
And stuff. Why?
Because you don't like, that's a whole different country, and like, you know, like anything could happen to me. Like anyone could have like, they could set me up, or like, you know, anything could happen. I don't know. It's just scary. But I did meet one person. I met up with this girl like when I went to LA, and we hung out like the whole time I was there.
Were people like, you know how like when you're in Toronto, people stop you on the street. They're like, hey, Sagi, but were you getting the same thing over there in LA?
No.
Really? Eh?
No.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's a way bigger, like you're in a way bigger pond.
I didn't like it. I like the attention, so.
Really? Mm-hmm. You know, okay. It's funny because over the years, I feel like you've been up and down when it comes to that, right? There's been times you did like the attention, and then sometimes you fucking hated it, no?
It depends. Like when it's like strictly just like Toronto people, and like I'm gonna be so specific with this, I'm gonna like take the best comment. Like, getting posted on 6 Buzz, I don't like it. Like, I don't care to be posted on these Toronto pages. Like, no offense, but I don't. Like, you know? It's just bad energy. Like, the comments are full of, like, incels. It's, like, a safe place for them to, like, gather. I don't know.
Doesn't help your traction, though, in any way? Like,
it does, like, but a little. And, like, even then, it's literally just people coming over to my page to, like, throw hate. It's never, like, you know, like, oh, I'm going to check her out. Like, oh, like, I like your shit. It's, like, literally just a bunch of comments.
Well, you know, I want to go into your YouTube channel and, like, you building it at some point, because we never actually really discussed that the last time. But before that, let's continue even with the, you know, some of your appearances, right? You we'll skip the Channel 5 news and stay on a No Jumper, because on a No Jumper podcast, or on that episode there, you mentioned something and it kind of went by. It went by in passing. Nobody really. And then, speaking of the Toronto blogs, I feel like they kind of caught it late when you were talking about that UK rapper FREDO.
Shout out to our sponsors, Astro Pink, always coming with that loud. Check them out on their website, myastropink.com, or you can hit them up on Instagram at astro_pink. If you know, you know.
Right? So that happened, and then all the blogs picked it up, and they're kind of saying, calling cap and whatever. Can you give us, because like I said, you glossed over in a No Jumper interview.
Yeah. Give
us the really real on that, so like we could just put it to bed. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so back when I was younger, I want to say like 21, 22. Like, I guess, like, okay, so the video of me, like, giving head on live, like, when I did it that one time, like, that's how everything, like, even happened. It has, like, over 1 million views, or, like, 2 million, I don't know. But he saw it, and, like, he DM'd me, and he was like, bro, I don't even remember what he said. Like, he just, like, said something like, you look like fun, I'm fun, too. And then, like, we were talking in the DM. Then he sent me his WhatsApp. I was messaging him on WhatsApp. And he, like, sent me the hotel he was staying at. And, like, when I Googled it, it said $15K a night, but, like, you know, I guess it wasn't, because I don't know, everyone's saying it doesn't exist. Correct. But it was in Greece. He's like, I'll fly you out, like, we can have fun, And then I posted it during that time when it was happening. And then he messaged me and he was like, bro, like, don't post me, like, there's bare people, like, hitting me up now, whatever. And, like, he wasn't mad about it. Like, we were still continuing to talk after. It's just, like, I didn't know that I could, like, fly out there, like, if I wanted to and stuff. So, like, I didn't. And we just, you know, like, just lost contact.
Yeah. So I guess now that it came back up. Okay,
no one even really, no one, at least that I knew, like, was even really listening to him back then, you know? Like, every time, like, I, like, would try to say, like, to one of my friends even, like, oh, like, guess who hit me up? They'd be like, who the is that?
Yeah. Well, he was still probably super underground, and, like, the UK scene wasn't as international, or as many people weren't listening to UK drill as now, right? Yeah. So, okay. So then now when everything, I guess, goes viral again, why do you think that he's trying to deny it?
Obviously, because I'm fat, like, you know?
Nah, fam.
No, I'm telling you right now, like, rappers, like, anyone that's, like, super out there, they will never admit to talking to a big girl. Like, you know, you never see rappers popping out with big girls unless it's, like, you know, they'll throw, like, a few in their videos and stuff. But other than that, like, they're not going to be seen with one.
Yeah. You know what? For the most part, when it comes to seeing rappers, like, with the, you know, as the couples, like the Aries and Moneybagg Yo's and all that stuff, like, you never see rappers going out with big girls. But the what do I call it? The plus size movement, that's gotten way bigger over the years, no?
Yeah.
Do you feel like that, like the change that's, let's say, over the last 3 years or so, where you're starting to see more women jump on Instagram, be proud of their size, be proud of their curves? You know what I'm saying? Are you feeling that vibe?
Yeah.
And how is that changing when it comes to, like, maybe, like, guys hollering and stuff?
I feel like if there is a difference, it's only slightly.
Do you think it went up, or it's just it's like saying going up slightly? Yeah. Okay. Also, I heard you mention one thing in one of your YouTube videos: celibacy. Right?
Yeah.
You, at the time, I think you were 21 months in. right? Did you make it to the full year?
A full year?
Of celibacy?
Yeah, I was 21 months.
Yeah, because the video that I was watching, you were about 21 months in, and you were like, you were kind of feeling like you were going to break it, but you're like, nah, you're going to keep going.
No, it wasn't 21. It was like 14 or 15 months. So like just like a few months after a year.
Right. Well, either way, you did the whole year, right? One, how was it going through like a whole year, no sex?
It was amazing. Like literally like the most peaceful thing ever. Like it feels so good to just like not give my time and energy, like because I wasn't even hanging out with like people of the opposite gender or whatever either. And like I wasn't entertaining any type of conversation. Like I wasn't talking to anyone.
What did you learn during that time, like about yourself?
I don't know, nothing. I don't know. I feel like I'm put on the spot here.
It's a deep question, but like, you know, I feel
like the whole point of it was like I was trying to, because like I was drinking like really heavy. And then like when I moved to like Saga or whatever, it got like even worse because like I moved when I wasn't ready. And then I feel like to find like peace with myself and to like become like mentally better. Because like I was like, you know, getting drunk, freaking out, my friends, my family, like no one wanted to be around me. So like I stopped like, you know, doing every like type of messy thing that I was doing. And yeah, like not like hanging out with men and like having sex and stuff like that was one of them. So like I was in therapy and like all that stuff. And then like, yeah.
Even with men, like were you interacting with men during that time of celibacy? Like, you know, just talking? You said you completely stayed away from it.
Yeah.
Okay. So then afterwards, like I guess I don't want to call it a fast, but like is that the celibacy broken now? Like
it is, but like I'm like not gonna like continue to like break it, if that makes sense.
You're not gonna go crazy, basically.
Yeah, and like I don't plan on doing it ever like anytime soon again. It was like it wasn't worth it. It was just.
So what are your interactions with men like now? Like after a year of celibacy, learning about yourself, getting more spiritually in tune, like I'm sure it's not going to be the same interactions. You're not going to have the same conversations.
I don't have the patience for the stuff they say, like the slightest thing, like even like the way they hit me up, like everything like turns me off. Like I won't give like just anyone my time of day. I'm not going to agree to just link anyone. I'm not going to hang out in someone's car. Like I'm not going to your crib type thing. Like I feel like if I'm going to like hang out with like a man, he has to like, you know, like we have to be doing something and I'm not just hooking up with you. Like, and like, what's it called? Soul ties like are very real to me. Like I know when I was like sleeping around and stuff, like I was dealing with like I feel like so much like energy, like bad energy was like coming to me. And like I feel like definitely like I was giving bad energy as well. Yeah. So like I can't just be doing that, you know, like I want to be like completely like at peace with myself and like all that. So like I can't just be doing that. Yeah.
No, I mess with that, man. Like I really like the way that you're evolving. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember, we've been like having like interactions for maybe the last 5 years, right? And even like with some of the different things, like one thing, and I don't want to get messy, okay? But I will get a little. I started seeing you do videos with different people, and I seen Destiny from Sad Shordies popping up on your videos with you, right? Like the homie. Now, did that start shortly after they broke up, or were they still like a crew together?
I met Destiny and the other one, Puffy, through. I didn't know if I could think. I met them through
Kai.
Kai?
That was the
Kai.
Yeah.
I met them through Kai. So like no, I didn't. It wasn't after that.
Okay. So like when like the whole breakup was going on and stuff like that, you know, I seen y'all were doing content together at some point. What do you feel about that whole breakup? Do you?
I don't know. I don't feel any type of way. Like that's not like, you know, my business.
Okay. We'll move on for that. Sneako. Big salute to our sponsors, Diamond Club Delivery. They got delivery all over the GTA and a crazy selection of flowers, tinctures, edibles, and everything that you need. You can also check them out on the 7 Days of Weed website, s7daw.com, or you can check them out on their Instagram, diamondclub_905.
Who?
Sneako.
Oh. Yeah.
Sneako, big in the whole red pill space, and you know what I'm saying? He's been deplatformed from YouTube and all these different platforms and stuff. Mm-hmm. But all of a sudden I see him, looking at one of your videos from your YouTube channel.
That was the most random thing ever.
Did you get like a DM like with the link like, yo, look at this?
Okay, but someone DM'd me and was like, oh my God, like Sneako's like on his live stream and like right now like talking about you, whatever. And I was like, who? And then like they sent me a link and I went and like looked on it and I was watching the live stream and then he was like talking about how he was DMing me on Instagram. Mm-hmm. And like I was like commenting there in like the chat, like saying like I'm here, like I'm right here. And then like I went and like joined it or whatever, or we did a video call on Instagram, and then it was really funny. Yeah. So what
was that conversation like? Because I didn't get to catch that part.
So basically, he was just asking me like, if I ever have kids, like, how do you think they're gonna feel about like all this stuff if you like post it on the internet and you like your videos and like you talking about like getting a on you? And I was like, well, I have a kid, I have a son. And I was like, and he's like 3 years old. And then like I showed my bunny, but I guess nobody caught on that I was talking about my bunny.
DMX.
So then my DMs just like flooded with people talking about how like you shouldn't be a mom, like da da da. Like I showed my bunny. Like I didn't even try to correct everyone. I was just like, okay, like whatever.
Yeah. Wow. I'm sure that even your follower count even went up a whole bunch more that day too.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention.
You don't really give a fuck about Instagram, I noticed, anymore.
No, I'm like, I think I'm shadow banned. Like my follower count has been out the same for so long. And like, I don't even care to like make a new one because this is like my like what, like 6th account, 7th account.
No, you're on your 8th. Because you're on Sagittarius Shawty 8, right?
Yeah.
So, So even when it comes to your content, right? You're making, actually, before we get to that, I saw another video. A girl named Theodosia Taylor. Have you ever heard of this girl? She said she has a video saying that you beat her up.
Oh, that was a joke.
Explain to me, because maybe not I'm there like a dumbass to think I'm not sure about what.
Oh no,
what was
we
happening
were friends, and like she made a video, and like I told her to like put that as clickbait.
Okay. Thank you for clearing that up. Right.
I'm like, wait, what?
Listen, fam.
I'm like, not another one.
No, I another one. What do you mean?
Like, I mean, like not like she posted like a video or whatever.
Oh, okay. Even with your YouTube channel, right? Mm-hmm. Back when you first started the channel, like what, relatively around 2018? 2019, right? You started with the story times and then it started evolving and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. What was the main purpose even first behind making a YouTube channel?
Well, I was going live and like stuff, and then people just kept saying like, oh, make a YouTube channel and tell like all these stories. And I was like, okay, like I don't even think I knew that you could get paid from it. Mm-hmm. Like I just started doing it. And
as you started like gaining the more views and stuff like that, right? You start doing different stuff, different types of content. Like I remember it started with a lot of story times, then it went on to Tinder dates, and then you started doing hauls and mukbangs and stuff like that. Out of those things, what do you think is the most successful content style?
Me vlogging my dates, for sure.
Yeah. So now, what do you do as far as finding inspiration to make content?
Nothing. really. I just like make whatever. Like if I'm doing something, then I'm like, okay, like I'll make a video of it.
Yeah. So do you feel that it's hard to even like, YouTube goes up and down. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's views have taken a dip on everybody's channel. You know what I'm saying? How do you stay motivated to even keep uploading videos onto your YouTube channel?
Because I'm trying to get paid. Yeah, like money, Avi.
Yeah,
and also, like, I have like a really good like connection with like my like viewers or like subscribers or whatever. So like I feel bad like when I don't do content for a while. Like I genuinely feel bad because like a lot of people say like they watch me for like comfort or like they want me to like talk about a specific topic so that like it's like something relatable for them.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, or like tips on like doing certain things. And like, I feel bad because like if I have an audience and like people that are trying to like watch my stuff and I'm just like cutting and like not posting, like I feel like that's kind of rude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They all basically subscribe to your channel. They were riding with the movement and it's basically abandoned them all of a sudden. Right? What about the podcast? I've heard you talking about doing a podcast from time. Are you still trying to do that?
I don't know. I wanted to, and then I was like, wait, like, what am I even going to talk about? And then, like, there were, like, some ideas thrown around, and then, like, this person I know, like, got a studio or whatever, and, like, said, like, oh, like, we can do this and this, but I think I'm just kind of waiting to, like, live, like, in Toronto. To do it, yeah.
Yeah, and if you're going to do a podcast, like for example, do you want to do it by yourself or you do have it with like a co-host?
I wanted to have a co-host, but they want to do a different podcast like on their own, so like it would be by myself because like I'm not just gonna bring like any like person on it with me.
Yeah. I'll give you some podcast advice as a veteran podcaster, I guess at this point, right? I can see you doing some kind of relationship / mental health style podcast where you're taking callers in at the same time.
See, like that's what I was thinking, but at the same time, like I want it to like be like funny or like fun-ish, like in a way,
Yeah.
Like I don't want it to be like too serious.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
And even with some of that sauce, right? I'm gonna fill some more sauce, right? With your YouTube channel. If you want to even make it more interactive, maybe start getting some callers calling in. You know what I'm saying? Or bringing the Instagram live where you let somebody join and then have that up on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, with the channel that you have right now, what are some of the plans that you have moving forward, like on new content pieces, or are you like trying to do some of the same stuff?
I don't really know. I know that I want to travel a lot and I want to like do that. Also, like I have plans to like go to the States, like to different states, and like I talk to like people like online that I would be like meeting up with. So I would definitely want to vlog that too.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I want to do like public interviews kind of too. Like something like funny, I don't know.
I think that would be dope. Yeah. No, I could see you doing so many different things. Like I told you this, even I feel like offline, you know what I mean? Or in the DMs, like you have potential to do a lot of shit.
I know everyone says that, but I'm always like, oh, like,
Yeah. Last few questions before I let you go, right? Where are you with the drinking right now?
I cut back a lot. Like, I never like get like alcohol like when I'm like home chilling. I never drink by myself. Like I like limit myself so I never get like blackout drunk anymore. Like I have it like I want to say pretty much under control.
Okay, that's good. That's good because
and like right now, like I feel like I can go like months even without a drink and like I won't like crave it.
Are you at the point where you can have alcohol in the house and you're not drinking it type thing?
Like, it's weird because like I remember like any time there was alcohol in the house, like I would always have to drink it like knowing it's there. But like I can literally like put like an entire like Tony Stickster in my fridge and like I literally won't touch it. Or like I'll end up like dumping it because I don't end up drinking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's blessed. That's blessed. I'm proud of your progress, yo.
Thanks.
Have you ever tried drugs? I know, because you don't smoke weed.
Yeah.
I've always seen you as a drinker, but I've always like wondered, like, have you ever been like mollied out or like coked out or something? You know what I'm saying?
I've done Molly like twice. One time was in high school and then one was like, I don't know, 6 years ago. I did coke like a few times, but like when I was working and stuff. So like not like, you know, excessively.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
You're
I don't know.
not
I'm
into that.
scared of drugs.
Yeah.
Like I'm being high, just like the thought of being high like trips me out. Like I like one of my biggest fears is someone like, it sounds so weird, but someone just like coming up to me and like injecting me with like meth or something. Like I don't know.
No, that's a good thing because like, you know, for people like us, I'll say this too because I have an addictive personality, let's say, right? Or if you like something, you're going to go crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? So for you to be not into the drugs like that or like not like it, it's dope. Bomb. What about regrets? Have you ever had any regrets or do you have any regrets?
I don't like believe in like having regrets because like I feel like everything that like happens in your life like brings you to like where you are or whatever. So no, I don't have any regrets.
Okay.
Like everything bad that happens is like a lesson learned or like, yeah.
Yeah, and the way I say it, there's no mistakes made. Mistakes are data, basically. You get to see what you need to do next, right? And the last thing I have for you here, right? As somebody who is still young, but has had a lot of experience in life, you know what I mean? From, you know, the times where we've had interviews where you were like doing the telly thing stuff and, you know what I mean? Just the viral shit and just homeless interviews. Like we've had some real conversations, you know what I'm saying? What's one thing that Sagi now would tell, let's say, a 17-year-old Sagi?
Just one thing?
You could say more than one.
I don't know. Like, I would probably tell myself, like, those aren't your friends, like, the people you're around, like, stop hanging out with them. Probably.
Listen, Sagi, I like I said in the beginning of our conversation here, I like to tap in with you every couple of years because I feel like every couple of years there's a whole bunch of interesting things that happen with you in between. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's never a dull moment, right? And I always appreciate you coming through and chopping it up with me over here on the network. You know what I'm saying? I feel that you've helped us grow on our network, no matter even if sometimes we get hateful comments and stuff like that. Like that first interview that you did with us, with AJ, that has brought so many different women to our channel. No, real.
I know that interview is just so funny to me. Like,
yeah. Well, obviously, it wasn't in the best light, and it went viral for some of the wrong reasons.
The stuff I was saying, like,
yeah, you were wilding them times.
I know.
But look at when you take a look at that interview, or for anybody who might tap back into that interview and see that, and then go into the conversations that we had just now or other conversations that we've had over the years, they can see that you've grown up and you're growing up and you're evolving. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm gonna let you know I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Listen, thank you for having this conversation with me. If you have anywhere where you want the people to find you, you know, whether it's Snapchat, Instagram, let the people know right now, yo.
YouTube and OnlyFans.
Yeah. How's that going? Is it still going good?
Which one?
The OF.
Oh, yeah. Like, the FREDO stuff brought me, like, I want to say, like, almost 500, like, new subs and everything.
Nice.
Like, yeah. There's good money there.
Yeah, man. Go get your bread, shorty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but your YouTube, Sagittarius Shawty on YouTube. And
Sagittarius Shawty on OnlyFans, too.
Okay. And also, big salute to the sponsors once again, Astro Pink. If you know, you know. I'm about to finish this right here. Check them out on their website, myastropink.com, or on their Instagram, astro_pink. And as well, our sponsors, Diamond Club. Check them out on their Instagram, Diamond Club _905, and they will deliver you that fuego. All right. Sagittarius Shawty in the building. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
We are off of this. Deuces. Thank you. That's it, yo. That's it.
30 minutes. Was I too boring?